introduce everybody else, but thank you very much for coming along today. Yeah.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you. Will Miles earlier asked me what a collective noun of Dickens's were. I thought a noise of Dickens is probably about right. On the painting outside, you might have seen it, is this great quote that Dickens wrote in 1854, I think. He said, "If I could not walk far and fast, I think I would explode and perish." So to all the walkers, well done for not exploding, or indeed perishing, but you're only halfway through. A little bit of background. Charles Dickens, you think of Dickens, you think of London, you think of Chatham, you think of Broadstairs, Portsmouth, where he was born, but you don't think of the Isle of Wight. But actually, there's a huge story. He was here first with his wife, Catherine, in 1838. They spent a few days over at Allen Bay, and then they came here, stayed in this very hotel. And we'll mark that a little later with a new blue plaque. And then 11 years later, 1849, he was starting a new book called David Copperfield, and he was struggling to write it. Struggling because it was so autobiographical about his own life, and it was a bit of a demon to come face to face with. And he went to Broadstairs, and he had writer's block. And in the end, he said, "I'll come to the Isle of Wight for a summer holiday." So he arrived with his wife, Catherine, his sister-in-law, Georgina, and 8 children, the youngest being Henry, who was 6 months old. And Henry is our collective great or great-great-grandfather. And they found the house in Winterbourne, and he was writing David Copperfield while he was there and making many friends across the island. And it's all detailed in this wonderful brochure. I won't retell the story, but it's well worth reading. And last year, 175th anniversary of that summer, we thought we ought to mark it. And we had a whole series of events, starting at Dimbola in February, and then the Story Festival, and then the Literary Festival, the Cowes Fringe, which my brother performed in. So lots of events that related to Dickens, but all one-offs. And we thought, wouldn't it be lovely to have a permanent marker? So I was very lucky to be introduced to David Howarth at the Island Ramblers, and he said, "I love it. We've already got a Tennyson trail and the Warhorse trail. We love to explore the Dickens trail." So we together came up with a route and researched it. So the route takes you to various points that Dickens came to, so you're walking in Dickens's footsteps. And David did a huge amount of work and took it to Will at Visit Isle of Wight. He said, "Yes, we love it, we're going to support that." And the idea was born. And out of that came this brilliant brochure, which had been very kindly sponsored by Southern Vectis buses. And we actually informally announced it right at the end of last year, so it was part of that year's activities. But we thought the best time to properly inaugurate it and walk it officially for the first time, the week before the Isle of Wight's Walking Festival, is here. So it's wonderful that so many have done the walk. It's wonderful that so many family, I think we're 24, great-greats, great-great-greats, are there any great-great-great-greats? I'm not sure. But anyway, it's lovely that you're all here, and we're so grateful for Jackie, our new High Sheriff, who's agreed to come and officially open the walk, or launch the walk, and also unveil the new blue plaque. So, Jackie, over to you.
Thank you very much. This is an absolute joy. I love this hotel, but also I do love great literary works, and no one here can possibly go without enjoying having characters that you completely love. I then got quite nervous because he was so careful with his pen. He really did pull out all those individual things, and I thought, my God, I bet there's a really bad High Sheriff in there. Luckily, I have to say, there's some really rotten court officials, but no bad High Sheriffs. They're always maintaining law and order, so very relieved, very easy, totally a delight to come and say that this is a great walk. Perfect length, 6 miles is perfect for me, anyway. But enjoy it, everybody. It's a great occasion and lovely to support. So congratulations and enjoy the walk.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.